What's up, guys? So it's day 3. Let's talk about it. A lot of things happen on day 3. Today, a lot of things that happened at work. Bro, don't do that to me, man. Stay still. Close this door for y'all, man. Well, first off, I do got a little bit of an urge. So when you have urges, one thing you can do, if I haven't put on the, no, I had put it on this channel already, so we good. But wall sit, bro. I'm gonna use my door for it. But I don't know what I'm going to title this. Probably just a story time or something. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know what I'm title it. We'll see. But day 3, you know what I'm saying? Including day 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 days. But it's technically day 3. Work was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But it was a little more intense today. By the way, while y'all do the wall sit, guys, make sure you squeeze your leg muscles. Make sure that blood get away from the pelvic area. 111. Appreciate the assessors. Make sure the blood move around and the semen move around, all that shit. You know, it's a beautiful journey. Ooh, motherfucker burn. But go ahead, close the door for you guys. You know, get my natural setup. I'm thinking this gonna be the setup, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty tall, so it's like, yeah, I'm right there at the little top of the door ledge, you know? It's all white and shit, so it's pretty nice, you know? But, yeah, man, I'm looking good. A little bit of a glow, my eyes sparkly a little bit. Hold on now. But, yeah, this journey is normal. This is what should have been going on. This is how every guy should be doing, like how every guy should be moving in their own way, practicing semen retention, or just not even practicing, take that word out. Just naturally doing this, you know? And naturally not looking at corn, naturally not looking at nothing lustful, none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? But your nature is your nature, so don't fight against your nature. But other than that, all that nasty, lustful shit, it's not normal. That's why they push it everywhere. That's why they want you to see it. That's why most of these females don't even know about that shit to even help the gods, help the kings, none of that shit. They want to push, even themselves, pushing promiscuous stuff. You know what I'm saying? Certain brands, certain clothing lines don't give a fuck about, you know, guys conquering lust in itself. I ain't even gonna say they lust. I'm gonna stop saying that. Conquering lust, because lust is not your lust. It's lust in itself. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole separate entity and shit. You know, powerful ass entity and shit. If you allow it to take over your life, it will. But certain brands, a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the girl brands and shit, they let the girl model to promote their clothes is nothing but shit, ass and titties. And even the poses they posing, showing their ass. They put the words on their ass, like all type of ass and titties, bro. They can't even properly, like, look up real quick to explain, paint a picture for you guys. Look up earthly aesthetic clothing, or earthly male aesthetic, or earthly female aesthetic clothing. One of that. I know it's either it's earthly with an L-Y or earthy, like earthy, 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 or earthly. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them. It'll pop up for you on TikTok. If y'all got TikTok, look it up on TikTok or Google. I only did TikTok. I don't know about if it'll pop up on Google, but I know for sure it's on TikTok. And it's another aesthetic too. I don't know if it's African, might be that, but I haven't looked that up. I'm just going off of the past of I used to fuck with them type of clothing. But anyway, the painter I'm trying to paint, slow down, G. The picture I'm trying to paint is that, like, that type of clothing is not the earthly aesthetic. Is not. That's a good example to explain how natural it should be looking. How natural 444, appreciate intercessors. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm sorry, but natural clothing, man. You know what I'm saying? From nature, not the way how the clothes are today. You know what I'm saying? Like, talking about the female clothing, man, because man, we like they know what they doing. So it's nothing to guess, nothing to be like, oh, I didn't know. No, like they make it a certain way. The poses are a certain way. Everything, you know what I'm saying, is a certain way for a reason. And it's for, you know, attention, it's for validation, it's for the guys to get their attention, you know what I'm saying? Just, I'm not a female, I don't know what that does, but it's just fucking, it's crack to them when they get the guys' attention. It's from their clothes and how they look and poses and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, they don't want nothing to do with the guys though. So it's funny, but the picture I just painted was to explain how the enemy, the real ops, not only make shit free, lustful shit free, they use our goddesses, majority of them being used, and they controlling these brands, using the goddesses to push more of the promiscuous, lustful ass energy out there onto the gods, onto the guys, onto the kings. You know what I'm saying? And the enemy even used the goddesses to have them, you know, make their own. Eventually, the goddess herself will make her own brand, and all she know in what's sexy in a sexy way is the promiscuous poses, is the certain energy behind the poses and the clothing and the way the goddess in the video or in the picture carrying herself. It's just a certain lustful energy about majority of these female clothing brands. You know what I'm saying? And there's no knock to them. It's nothing. It's just truth. I don't have to really explain myself. It's the truth. I know my intentions. You know, but I will put it out there as not to knock them down because I support the goddesses. You know what I'm saying? I have a whole page to support the goddesses. But that's that's neither here nor there. You know, if a motherfucker read my energy, they will and they'll understand. So yeah, but I definitely love our species. You know what I'm saying? I love my species like a motherfucker. The gods and the goddesses, we gods and goddesses for a reason. You got the kings and queens as well. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different species. But when they tap into their high vibrational side, they powerful too. And that's a whole nother topic though. I'm kind of getting off topic, but the lustful shit is free for a reason. The lustful stuff is pushed out there for us to waste our seed, to get rid of our seed, to waste our essence, to a female with intercourse, to the website, to a booty shaking video, to booty pose, posing, the girl posing in a sexual way picture, to etc., etc., etc. So you cannot get to your fullest potential just to prevent you to get there, and so you never know that this is what's normal when it comes to holding in your seed. That's what's normal. All this other shit is not normal. With the lustful shit I just listed, but they want you to think like, no, this is normal, and you need to release to that all the time. But that's why we grateful for this journey, and the journey is free too. You don't gotta pay for this shit. Like, just get on your shit, man, and embrace your masculinity, and also be at balance with your femininity too. Like, your feminine energy is nothing but creativity. You know what I'm saying? And it's just good energy as well. You need both. You know what I'm saying? You need both with male and female, and then you need both energies as well. Like, you know, as within, so without. You know, as above, so below. You know what I'm saying? You need duality in all things. So you guys don't get that feminine energy mixed up with something that's gay or something. It's not that. I didn't say gay. I said feminine energy. So if you don't know, you didn't know, now you know. But yeah, it was only day 3 for me, and I went through a lot of intenseful energies and I get stares anyway. That's the normal for me. Got more today. Yeah, I probably got to make like 2 or 3 story times separately. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I probably will make them separately. So I won't say nothing right here on this video, but they'll be separate and shit. But yeah, definitely emotions was intense as well. We're like challenging I would say, situations or past situations that you have to heal from. Those are challenging. Instead of coping to, lustful stuff, guys, you gotta look at it from a positive perspective. You know what I'm saying? It's challenging, and it's okay that it's challenging. Just like working out is painful, but it's okay that it's painful. So your shadow work, when you're doing your shadow work, it's supposed to be challenging. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to ignite growth. You know what I'm saying? So when you crying and you tearing up and shit like that, that's supposed to happen. You're supposed to cry. When you going through your shadow work, when you putting in your shadow work, when you doing your shadow work, you're supposed to cry, G. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to feel them intense emotions and just ride the wave and observe and learn and do as much as you can and from a positive state of mind and go with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't fight it. Don't avoid it. Definitely do not run away and avoid what you need to heal from or what you need to face or what you need to be accountable for. You know, if the things you need to be accountable for, 1111, shout out NSS. The things you need to be accountable for, be accountable for them. There's no shame in that. Change, you know what I'm saying? Fix, restructure, go back to the drawing board, evolve, progress, you know what I'm saying? Keep going up, you know? So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm proud of y'all, you know what I'm saying? And I believe in everybody that got a bright potential, bright future, time not real, you know what I'm saying? Even certain people that don't see eye to eye with me or think I'm, a certain type of person, that's okay. I have a lot of forgiveness in my heart. That not only helps them, but helps me, you know what I'm saying? Helps you know what I'm saying? Having a lot of cosmic love and unconditional love, as if I was a fucking dog or something. Like, not to make it seem like a dog is lower than me or nothing, but they have unconditional love, and I know I have that as well. Not to comparison, nothing like that, but just to make an example, like, having unconditional love is a beautiful thing when you have it within yourself for others. You know what I'm saying? Or if you grew into that, that's a beautiful thing, a beautiful growth journey. You have unconditional love now. Like, that's a big step, a huge step. Now, when it comes to receiving it back, that gets a little, tricky a little bit, because as a God, as a king, whichever one you are, you just got to accept. You have to accept that unconditional love is not coming back to you as much as you would like it to, or as much as you would love it to come to you. It's not a lot of that shit out here, if any at all, from certain people in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Because we talking about unconditionally. That means, no matter what you do, you know what I'm saying, you got unconditional love, you know what I'm saying, from this person, no matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say for myself, it's probably like when it comes to being around a person, then it could be like, you can have distance though when it comes to certain shit, because look, it don't matter what you do, but if you do some shit like murder a motherfucker, you transcended somebody off the realm for the wrong reasons. Okay, I got unconditional love for you, my G, but you moving dark. You moving, well, I ain't gonna say dark. You moving devilish. You know what I'm saying? You moving with some devil energy inside you. So it's like, nah, I'm gonna love you from cosmically, have unconditional love for you from a distance. While you all the way over there, I'm all the way over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, the distance thing will be a little different depending on the situation, but unconditional love will still be there. And like I said, when it comes to receiving that shit from certain people, you just gotta understand the truth that you might not get that shit at all, or you might get more so conditional love. Like, you really not gonna get unconditional love, you know what I'm saying? You might get it from your mama, but shit, maybe some motherfuckers don't even got that. You might not even get that shit from your mama. So it's like, it's really pets out here that's doing that shit. They moving and they stepping on, they standing on business when it comes to unconditional love. A lot of pets, a lot of animals, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the animals, but that's the best shit. That's the best you could get with that shit, because, man, people be loving motherfuckers under certain conditions. People love motherfuckers under certain ways they could benefit from you, or in their head, this is how shit should go, so I'm only going to give love if it goes this certain way. I'm only going to fix shit if it goes this certain way. I'm only going to do this. Like, everybody got their own way of how they look at shit, but when it comes to unconditional love, definitely there's a lot of people that don't give a fuck about that shit. They don't give a fuck about what themselves in a unrighteous way. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about what the fuck they could get out of this and how it could benefit more so them than you or all of them, and they don't give a fuck about how it benefits you. And you got people that's, you know, delusional too, thinking it's unconditional love, but it's really conditional. So, but yeah, this journey, every man, every God, every king deserve to get on this journey for as long as they can and move and be their greatest version and accept that as a normal thing to do. You know, find a way where you, in a way, you get disgusted with releasing your seed. You know what I'm saying? That's your life essence, your life force. You deserve to keep that inside of you. You deserve for that shit to prosper into beautiful things. You know what I'm saying? 555. You deserve that shit. So always remember that. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to just succeed. You have no reason not to succeed. You know what I'm saying? So many reasons why you should be your greatest version. So many reasons why you should be accountable and start today. So many reasons why you should change today. So many reasons why you should become healthier and stay like that. Never looking back, be on your healthy journey today. You know what I'm saying? Be on your powerful journey today. So many reasons why you should value inner strength over lustful desires today. Came across a TikToker that he said, like, well, he didn't say it, but his bio was discipline over desire. And what do I be saying? If you guys like keep up with me or keep up with my social media or anything like that, say value inner strength over lustful desires, or value strength over desires, or conquer your lust, you know what I'm saying, or conquer lust, because now, like I said earlier in the video, I'm gonna check out your work on that. But you guys know what I mean. Even if I do say your lust, we know what I'm trying to say. But I personally want to start taking that out because your word is powerful. So yeah, but when I say conquer lust, so I say discipline over lust, and I put the little greater or less than sign for discipline, and lust is over here. Yeah, that TikToker was recommended in a way to me. One of the guys that's in my 0 to 30 group chat, shout out to him. Hopefully I'm not pronouncing your name wrong, King or God Holmes, you know what I'm saying? That's his name, and I respect him for even joining the group chat, you know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of his journey, just like I'm proud of every other God or King that's in that group chat as well. You know what I'm saying? There's more of us in there. But like I was saying, yeah, he's definitely one of the ones, and he ever posted it, and since I follow him, it popped up on my shit. So I respect him for that, and his perspective. But this video is getting pretty long. I don't want to hold you guys up. I kind of want to I'm excited to make these story times real quick. It's nothing too long. They real quick story times. But I do want to put them out there. It might help, or it might not, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to have that intention of helping and keeping that strong. So I want to see if I can help any guys out there that come across that videos or those videos that I'm about to make now. So I opened up this conversation with, which I forgot to do that, but I opened up this conversation, we're going to time travel a little bit, with cosmic love, peace, and gratitude, inner strength, and I close it the same way. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Finish the day strong. If y'all watching this the same day at nighttime or whatever day you're watching it, finish the day strong. Conquer the day. Conquer lust. Defeat your lust. Don't look back and embrace the journey. You know what I'm saying? This is a normal thing, so don't put too much pressure on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to embody that leadership. You're supposed to have these leadership qualities and master it more and more and make it more amplified, make it more powerful and make it to the point where your aura is amplified and can be felt not only in rooms that you aren't even in, but shit, different planets as well. Because this is a spiritual warfare. This is a spiritual practice as well. And they don't want you to be like this. They don't want you to act like this, talk like this. The enemy don't give a fuck about none of that. They don't give a fuck about if you're wasting your shit. They don't give a fuck about how much are you destroying yourself. That's what they care about. They do not give a fuck about you trying to be your greatest version. They don't like that. They will try to knock you off your path as best as they can. So in a way, they kind of care. They kind of do give a fuck in that way. But different perspective is they don't like that shit. So yeah, that's the video. Catch y'all in the next 2 or 3 videos I'm about to upload. And I'm out.